like that before, the craziness of it, and scoring as much as you guys did, and you're still right there at the end?
No, that game was crazy. Glad we came out with a win. Defense made stops we needed. That's what counts. That's about the longest game I've ever been a part of, but that's got to be, one of the top college football games, probably this year. So glad we came out on top.
So when you scored 63 points, fair to say you were pleased with the way the offense performed today?
We got into that. I think 2 field goals in a row, kind of after the first touchdown in the second half. I think we had Kamari deep open once, so I got to make a better throw. Coming out with 2 field goals back to back, that doesn't kind of. We were up 20, maybe 14 or 17. We got to kind of put it away. I think we had a chance to do that. At the end of the day, all that matters is come out with a dub in the win column. So.
Hey Drake, can you talk about that touchdown pass to DJ? To put you guys up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're bringing bringing the house. A couple different times this game. I think it's trying to heat up a young quarterback. But they forgot about DJ who slipped out on an RB seam, and it looked like he was wide open. I didn't know. I got power drove into the ground, so I just tried to float him up one, and he took care of the rest.
You knew you were gonna get hit, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, always got to stand in there. I'm a big kid. Maybe got to wear some more protection when I get hit, and I gotta take care of the ball and take off and run. That was a game changer fumble I had. So.
What was it like running into the end zone right to Sam Howell there, and then also what was it just like kind of having him on the sidelines for this game?
No, it's pretty cool. Sam's a man. I talk to him about a couple times a week still. I told him after I ran it in, I should have got on a knee and held the ball up to him because he's what he did here is pretty incredible. But like I said, I think a couple times before, that same mentality on third down to running the ball. Not sliding and doing what you can for the team. I think he kind of portrayed that in me and built that in me. So I'm just gonna take after it.
What was the play call on that, on the DJ Jones touchdown? What was the play call? What were the options there?
So we're bringing the slot in motion. We're fake pitching. We hit it earlier. I hit Bryson on a crosser early in the first quarter, I think. But basically, he's got a crosser with the RB up the seam. It's a hot protection, so we got 5 people. So I think they're bringing maybe 7 or 8. So we ain't got enough. But I got to get rid of it. 3 steps to throw it. So.
What's kind of your process in the huddle? Like when you guys were down 21-7, do you have to reassure the guys? And again, when they tied the game up and it seemed like they had the momentum before that touchdown to DJ, do you do anything special in the huddle to be like, we still got this? Let's go out and do what we do.
Yeah, I just try to stay positive and pump up the guys because I think after that first drive we all knew they couldn't handle us on offense. So that first drive, after we answered, I felt pretty good going into the rest of the drives. But we had some plays that I wish I had back, obviously, and maybe some times where I could have made a better decision. But no, I think the O-line, Corey Gaynor up there, and them boys, they always stay positive. And I feel like we're building something special up front, and they did a great job. And I took some sacks that I didn't have to, but up front they did a great job.
Max talked about the lack of success on the road the last few years. This was your first road start. How did expectations meet reality going into this?
Yeah, no doubt. Chunk was long before game. I love home games. Away games. I love away games. Obviously home games are fun, but I enjoy away games a little more. Going to someone's house and coming out like this, and that feeling's pretty cool. I think they had a good atmosphere here. I think we're expecting a little more, but they still gave us some issues with the snap. But no, I think I come up here a lot, up to Boone, and I've been up here, so I've never been to a football game, so this is my first time kind of experiencing it. But it was a Super Bowl, and like I said earlier, glad we came out to win. How about that game?
Without Josh, and then obviously Kobe Paysauer stepping in, like what do you think about his play? What was that part of the game plan to give him the ball a lot, and obviously performed a bunch of big third down conversions?
Yeah, Kobe made some big plays. He's a playmaker. He's my roommate. I live with him, so we got a little chemistry. We always go and throw. Even last year. So it's kind of next man up mentality. And I think I was just trying to spread the ball to who's open and not really worry about the personnel who it is. But I think it just goes to show without Josh, we can still score some points and have success on offense. But once Josh and Antoine Green, they're both coming back. They're feeling good. I was asking them on the sideline. So I think we'll be even better.
What does this do for your guys' confidence just to survive a game like this when this team was so young and unproven?
Yeah, I think it gives us a lot of momentum. We gotta go to Georgia State and take care of business, and then that bye week prepare for Notre Dame. So think it gives a lot of confidence, and especially on the road, winning a big one on the road. You know, we kind of know what that's like. And that week 0 game helped us. I think it helped us this week. Kind of preparing for that and the young guys. And we got a lot of young guys, but they're talented, and we can make some noise.
Can you
Drake,
quantify where your confidence is now as opposed to like 8 days ago before you even had a start? How much it soared during these last 2 games?
That's a good question. I'd probably say, just kind of every game, I think a little more confidence is kind of instilled. But at the end of the day, I gotta, watch the film, and I got probably a lot of stuff to work on. And Coach Long was probably getting on me a little bit, but win's a win, and just kind of building off this.
On that
What
note,
were you? The app had two 2-point conversions there.
Mhm.
31 seconds left, 9 seconds left, right? Could have won the game. Were you watching those? What was your heart rate like? Like, what were you doing over there when your defense is out there trying to hold on to this thing with everything they got?
Yeah, I think that last 3rd down, or maybe 4th down, when we got a holding call, and I think Chase got hit when he went up and threw it.
Yeah.
Me and Corey weren't looking, we weren't watching, and then they ended up scoring, and I went down there, took a knee, kind of at the opposite end of the sideline, where I watched the first 2-point play, where they overthrew the guy. And that next one, I went down there to do the same thing, because I figured a good luck spot, and ended up working. Noah Taylor made a great play, and he's a good player. So.
Just to follow up on that, I think it was 62 combined points in the 4th quarter. Did you ever find yourself?
Wow.
I think I might be wrong.
that's right.
Thank you, Josh. Did you ever find yourself just saying, like, this is ridiculous? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you ever stop and have that thought?
Not really. Kind of during the game, I'm kind of thinking about the plays that I wish I had back. Really, which is kind of a bad habit. But that's crazy that you say that 62 points. That's got to be a record or something. But they did some good things offensively. Their outside zone's tough to stop, and they got some good tight end play. But our defense, they showed up when it matters, and that's all that matters.
Drake, when Nesbitt returns that onside kick for a touchdown, I mean, honestly, did you think the game was over at that point, or did you realize, oh, they still got a chance?
No, I knew they would have a chance, especially with the 15-yard penalty. Bryson got put in a tough scenario. All that grass when he's catching the onside. First instinct is to go score. Coach Brown said he was yelling to get down, but that's a tough moment for, I think, Bryson. He's a 19-year-old, so he's in my class. But putting a young guy in that scenario, that's tough. I think we did a nice job. Power laid somebody out on that play. If you watch it back, he cracked somebody pretty hard. So, but it's a learning experience. And, he'll know to go down, and we get in the formation. So.
A lot of guys.
Last one for Drake.
A lot of guys in their teams in the wide receiver room today. Didn't have Antoine, didn't have Josh. How do you think those guys came along? How do you think they grew today?
Oh, no doubt. They made some big plays. I think we hit them deep a little bit. And I think we could have hit them deep a little more. I think they were young in the secondary a little bit. I knew, I think number 19. I knew him from back home. He came in as a freshman. But other than that, they had, some big plays. JJ made some big catches. Hit Gavo deep on a post once. But just building that chemistry and just keeping them better because we got some talent out there, and I think y'all saw it today. Them young boys, they can play.